We sleepy tonight,
So we got Oddcast podcast, episode 1. This is our reboot. Got a chance to do it again where opinions are delivered differently.
All
right, so you got me, Quill A. Coleman. You got James Alexander. All right, 2 head coaches. We back at it again.
Back at it.
All right.
Let's have a little fun.
Man, let's have some fun, man. So first take, we always talk about, we calling it our odd take of the day.
Yes,
news just came down, talked about Deion Sanders. He's actually just got passed with bladder cancer. They said he was diagnosed around April 2025. Now just been cured in July 2025. So 3 months, 4 months roughly, he's been dealing with it. Nobody truly has been knowing.
Nobody knew what was going on.
Yeah, so we talked about the NFL draft. It was April 24th, so around the same time he was getting diagnosed. Now he was trying to be a father to help his sons out to get into the NFL and reach their dreams.
Right.
What's your take on that?
My odd take on it is really that while he was going through all of that, man, I heard so much slander on my man Primetime, man, about one, the way he was handling his sons, but the stuff that carried on later in the process was he didn't care about his football team no more. He didn't disappear from Colorado Buffalo football because the only thing he wants to worry about is Shador and Shiloh getting into the NFL.
Right.
And you know, people take their narratives and they run with it, and we as the consumer just listen to what they say all the time, and we run with what they say, and then come to find out this whole time, instead of what the narrative was, this gentleman was fighting cancer, and to the point not even telling his family. They don't even know what he's going through, but the media is running this whole negative campaign on him about he's done. He ain't focused. Right. He ain't with his team no more. He's leaving those guys high and dry because all he's worried about is his kids. Right. And it was nothing even close to that narrative.
Nah, and that's the challenging point. We talk about that, like truly understanding you don't know what somebody's going through.
Right.
So he kept it to himself. He even kept it from his kids because he didn't want to mess up their focus. They're trying to reach a goal that they've been fighting for, since they were kids. So now they got an opportunity to get drafted. They're doing their workouts. They're traveling up and down. I'm excited for him to see that he didn't want to put that burden, toughness on his kids.
That's what a good dad
to the point, and then now, after they were already in it, they had their first day of practice. Everything's smooth. Contracts is lined out.
He's cleared now.
Now he's cleared. Now he can go back being the father, and then now take care of rings of Colorado football.
Right.
Get back to his job.
So he did. Met his guys, talked to his guys, and allowed them to ask him questions. And
hey, family's important. We talk about it.
Family's number one.
So that odd take is, once again, blessed that he is now cured of it. Hopefully nothing comes back or anything like that. The bladder's been removed. But like I said, man, I told you that earlier, if I got to get 2 toes taken out, man, and a bladder, man, to give me a little Carucci, oh my God, Carucci trend, oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey.
You gonna think about that bladder and them toes?
Whoa, hey, I'm telling you, Deion, he know what he doing.
Hey, you blessed.
Hey,
you talk about Jesus all the time, boy. It look like you're blessed. You hear me?
We talk about, I'm talking about Carucci trend on his side.
Beautiful, ain't she?
Bladder gone, toes gone.
Yeah, young lady for him, too.
He gotta have some type of game, a little dust, a little something to him. But continue to do your thing.
Good prayer.
Oh, yeah,
good prayer life.
Oh, yeah.
Good prayer life.
He's keeping it right.
Yes,
it's a good thing. So it's been about a month, and we'll jump into that, just understanding the NBA draft. It's been about a month ago. It was June 25th. Yeah, it was the last time. And we just want to go over like the steals we feel on the draft, who were the really good fits for certain teams. Look at some sleepers, and then we'll roll over into the summer league. So I'll start at it from the beginning.
Yeah,
Dookie.
He's weak.
He's weak. Nah.
If he went to Duke, he's weak.
Nah.
I'm just letting the people know.
Hey.
That's what the people want to know.
We talking about Cooper Flag getting a chance to get drafted number 1 to Dallas. I think it's a great fit. You talk about Kyrie, you talk about Clay, you talk about AD and all them other, just those 3 alone. and they had other pieces that was playing big roles. To give him an opportunity to start at a winning team like that, to give him a chance to actually play his game, and then as they mosey on out, now he can take a bigger role. I don't think he's gonna get Rookie of the Year, but I think he's gonna get an opportunity to learn the game the right way. And now people are gonna have to play him 1-on-1. It's not gonna be like an Allen Iverson when he got to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Or LeBron James at Cleveland, where you gotta put this whole franchise on your shoulder. You get a chance to play basketball the right way with pros around you that are doing it at a high level. So you don't have to hear that did he take the last shot type narrative around him. He ain't got to do that. Yeah. He's going to be the fourth option. He might get some wide open ones on the back cut or something like that, but that ball is going through AD's hands. That's going through Kyrie's hands. No question. And, Clay might get, a little something here and there.
It might be the biggest heist in the NBA draft since, I hope I don't miss nobody, Patrick Ewing. I might have missed somebody. It might be the biggest
you think Tim Duncan too?
Tim Duncan. Might be the biggest heist in Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
I hope we don't miss nobody else.
No.
Might be the biggest heist in Tim Duncan because, again, I say he's weak because he played at Duke. But the young man is actually really, really talented. And to fall into the laps of the Dallas Mavericks with everything that went on last year. But my Lakers, we good. You know what I'm saying? We got Luka, so we straight. But Dallas, that's the biggest steal of the draft. That's the biggest steal of the draft.
Huge steal. Yeah. I know, dealing with looking down the other list, I think Ace Bailey's going to do numbers in the Utah Jazz. I don't think they know what type of system or fit they're trying to do. So he'll get an opportunity to just go hoop. I don't think they're going to win much, but I think he get an opportunity to go hoop.
That's too tough.
Yeah. I think he's just going to get a chance to hoop. They got a lot of guards. They got your guy, Walter Clayton.
Yeah, Walter Clayton.
Out of Florida.
Yeah, that's who I'm looking for this year, man. Yeah. Again, it might just be my fan favorite that I'm looking for. Just, again, talking about the narrative, some of the narratives around him during the NCAA tournament last year, the things that he could not do. I just love the fact that the young man fought through all the stuff he fought through, all the adversity he went through, and then to go out and perform like he performed in the NCAA tournament, and people still say he wasn't going to be drafted and he wasn't good enough. He was too old. I just want to go see him. I want him to go perform.
And it's crazy because you think about one of the top players who came out of USC, Collins, the point guard that played with Bronny in USC. He was already at Utah, but you can see in the summer league where they was starting Walter Clayton on him and putting the ball in his hand, and he was only 1 year removed.
He looks like he's a winner.
Yeah. So I mean, he can shoot it. He can get to the rim. I think he can play the game. And him having those 30-point games in the NCAA tournament, skyrocketed him.
Gave him an opportunity. My eyes said that boy can play.
Yeah, my sleeper when I talk about somebody that I think in the next 3 years will be surprising. I think it's just gonna be because of his setup. The point guard out of BYU. So we got Edgar Durman out of BYU, about 6'8", 6'9", PG, going to the Nets. Man, I think getting an opportunity, he gonna just get the boogie. He gonna get to figure out the right way the NBA game. They say he don't shoot it as well. But him getting to the rim, he makes the reads. I love it. You look at his highlight tape. He got the crossbody, got the pocket pass. He'll get to the rim, physicality. At 6'8", 6'9", being that point guard, and you can go somewhere and make mistakes, learn the NBA game. I think in about 2-3 years, he gonna be a sleeper.
Different ways to go about it. So we talked about Cooper Flagg being at Dallas and having that team around him where he's not gonna have that pressure on you. But now this young man's gonna go to a situation where he's gonna have the ball in his hand. You think about Tyrese Halliburton when he go to Sacramento, and then by the time he got to Indiana, after going through all that stuff, he was ready. So it's different ways, as the old folks used to say, to skin a cat.
It is.
And I think he'll have a great opportunity with putting that ball in his hand early and having the expectations. Just go out there and play through your mistakes, learn the game, learn what you're great at, learn what you need to get back to the gym and work at. I think it's gonna be good for him.
Yeah. My challenge is when it comes to I don't understand what's going on. I just don't get it. Dylan Harper, they said he killed it in the workouts and everything, but him going 2, you got Fox already there. You got your Rookie of the Year already there. You know what I'm saying? It's like 3 point guards. Yeah, he's 6'5", 6'6", they say, so he can play 2. They can play together. I don't know if that was a pick for the best guy available. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And if we do something later on with Fox, I just think they could have went another way, getting a real a scoring wing to go with.
Scoring wing would have been better.
Yeah, they got a scoring wing to go with the guy from the Spurs, Wemby. I'm tripping.
Wembyama.
Yeah. They get a chance to go with Wemby. Give him an opportunity to go with Wemby. a scoring wing, somebody can help him slash, rebound, stuff like that. Or another guy's size, that could space the floor, and I would say in her.
Or bring some power for Wemby.
Yeah.
So he can space the floor.
Because if they were going to draft him at early and they didn't trade him, right off,
yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, if you're going to draft him, maybe you got somebody that you can put that with and some other pieces to go get a veteran or a mid-level young guy, not an old guy, because it ain't got to be a win-now situation. I just didn't understand that pick.
I think maybe later on, I didn't understand it either, but maybe later on they're looking long term. Mm-hmm. They can go into training camp, first part of the season, and they can say, okay, we have these 3 guards. Yeah. It's not going to work with all of them on the team,
right.
But now we have a great trading piece to go out and get that other piece. Yeah. It may not be a young guy that they was going to grab in the draft,
right.
But it might be a veteran that they can now
yeah.
put with these young guys, the guards that got in with Wemby, right. To make that team go to the next level.
And you never know. They want Fox to be at winter, man. They might want to see more of him before they either release him or, send the young guy. You never know. VJ Edgmon, he's another one. Edgecombe, he's another one. In that fit of Philly, you got so many other guards.
Tough guy.
I love his game, but when you're talking about you already have him hooping. You had Jared McCain already there. He just coming back from injury. He had multiple. Man, he is a dookie, man. Stop playing.
He's weak, man. He's trash.
He was having multiple 20 points games, getting into the groove, shooting the ball well. He's coming back healthy. You got Tyrese Maxey that's already there.
Tough.
But giving him opportunities, like, man, there's so many guards there. I think he could have, went somewhere else. Or they could have got somebody to give them to help him out for Embiid.
Who you suggest? Who you suggest?
It might have been your guy. If you came up a little bit and got my guy, another Dookie. He could have got Malawatz.
What would you do that? Is that the big fella?
Yeah, the African.
The big fella might have
been.
Malawatz
would have been a good one. So at least you got somebody.
I don't like Duke, but I like him.
Yeah, just because you got somebody, at least you don't get smaller. I'm not saying he's the offensive power, as Embiid. I'm not saying it at all. I'm just saying he's a piece that, once again, can protect the rim. He can shoot the ball. He showed
good backup for Embiid.
Yeah, but he shot the ball more in the Summer League. He also shot the ball more in his workouts. And he showed it when they had Team USA, so that he can shoot the basketball. He just didn't do it at Duke. That wasn't his role. But I think if he would have came up a little bit more, man, and that's 3. That's kind of stretching it. He went 10. But I'm like, man, you're going to go need, because everybody else was guards. Like, Cooper Flag was the only forward.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't like his draft that well this year. This draft wasn't that good of a draft this year. So
you think players, or you think just how they were picked?
No, the players. No Spurs.
I think that was way better than last year, though.
I ain't gonna judge the young men. That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I do think teams were not finding a lot of good fits for them this year. I think a lot of times they just had to really go with
best fit.
Who's the best player at this pick, at this moment, because it wasn't a lot of diversity. Right. To me, I'm just talking about my opinion, wasn't a lot of diversity in this draft to where a team can say, I can go get that piece that I need.
Yeah.
A lot of them was really going out to get the best available piece at that time.
No, that makes sense. So when you did your Just Do, when we talk about the top performers in the Summer League, I know you got some guys that stood out to you. Your main guy, Derek Queen. That's the one out of Maryland, man.
Derek Queen. He wasn't my main guy, but I really seen some promise out of him. I'm not going to say he produced a lot in the Summer League, but if you understand Summer League basketball, sometimes that's a really difficult place to go out and really show what you got, because there's a lot of stuff going on. You got overseas guys coming back. You got older guys. You got younger guys. Yeah. And to show yourself all the time, every game is kind of difficult. But when I watched him play, I like what I seen out of that young man. Yeah. The guy that I seen the most out of, though, my surprise, the guy that made me go back and watch the game when my Lakers wasn't playing, when I wasn't watching Coach Swider, because Coach Swider bought it. When I wasn't watching Coach Swider, LeBron James, when I wasn't watching, was Yoki. Yeah, I don't know how to say his last name. Yoki Karamara, 5'8" point guard for the Chicago Bulls. If you didn't watch this young man play, I don't know if he's young, he might be old. If you didn't watch this gentleman play, he was out there killing in the Summer League. Okay. And it wasn't just with scoring.
Mm-hmm.
He was dropping 10 assists a game, and he was rebounding the ball. They didn't know what to do with him because he's so small.
Yeah.
But he was tough. He was competitive. He guarded his position.
Okay.
He got off pick and rolls, knocked down the mid. He got to the rim and finished. But he made everything easy for the rest of those guys on that Chicago Bulls team in summer. And if you didn't see that young man, you missed out on some good basketball.
No, that's nice. You know, my guy Khan, Dookie. Khan Canoe.
Y'all gonna learn that I don't like that.
Hey, man.
This dude is weak.
Hey, Dookie.
Dude, he's weak. But let me start because they gonna get tired of me calling Dookie's weak, man. Khan had a good summer. Charlotte won it, didn't they? Charlotte won it. He got the MVP of the tournament.
He ain't believe
not MVP.
Yeah, he didn't believe he was supposed to get it, but he got it.
Yeah, they gave him the MVP
the championship.
probably because because he played at Duke. They'd be giving them
show love for
no reason. But my hatred is my hatred. But the young man deserved what he got. Man, he had a good summer.
All right. My, I guess you would say sleeper. I think he's gonna be really good when he gets his opportunity. Johnny Broome out of Auburn. He used to play at Morehead State before he got to Auburn, so got an opportunity to play at a low-level Division I, then moving up to Auburn. I think he has that ability about 6'10" to be a four-man that can play with the Embiid. Or when you talk about small ball, he get a chance he can guard a bigger guy because they're not throwing in the post. So he can be one that can stretch it out and allow them some space for their guards. Maxey, all those other guys. VJ Agram, he just had a interview talking about how he didn't like college basketball because he had those two bigs down there in Baylor, where in college they want to, go inside out a little bit depending on the system. But now he's in the pros and they space and play. You got to 3 seconds. You can't be in the lane. So gives him more space to get to the lane. I think Johnny Broome is going to help him out with spacing the floor. He's an older guy, played multiple years in college. But I think he got, he'll dunk it here and there, but he'll take the midi. He'll take your 3 ball. He'll back down with pace. And I think he'll give him a little ability that give him a more opportunity if Embiid's not on the floor.
Yeah, I like he keeps the games. Keep the game simple.
Yeah,
he don't do too much. Don't get outside of himself, but he makes winning basketball plays. That's what I like about him.
And I think it's going to be good with him because he played with Auburn. They had a whole lot of success. They had a whole lot of really talented players in that team. So he was the main guy for them. He only was behind Cooper Flagg for the NCAA Player of the Year. Yep. But he had to play around with better players. Yeah. So now you can go into a system that already has really good people in Philly, and you can find your way to get yours, through their system and through their sets. Yeah. Last one is the true MVP. Hey, man, Cal Filipowski, man. Another Dookie.
I'm already not liking this episode.
No. So, you've been hearing a lot of Duke going on, man.
I'm already not liking
this
episode.
That's what we do. Man. So, with Cal, balled out multiple games. Man, average 29.3, 7.7 rebounds a game. I think it was huge for his growth. This is year 2 for him. Yep. He's going to be in that same makeup when he talks about what is Utah going to do. I think he should have a bigger year this year. Even though they still have Ace Bailey, they got your man Walter Clayton. They got other guards over there.
They got that other big, and I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. They think they thinking about trading him. The other big.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I cannot think of his name, but we're gonna get back to it. We'll bring him back. Y'all know who we talking about.
But with Philip, with Cal, man, give him an opportunity. I think he can get more touches. He showed that he can score on the outside. He shot the 3 ball well. He got to the rim. He defensive rebound. So it's kind of that stretch type feel for him. And I think it's going to be great. Last year he averaged 10 points a game, 6 rebounds. His minutes have to go up. Hopefully he gets around 15 and 8 this year because he was dominant.
He showed it this summer.
When you talk about, they called him a veteran. He going into year 2 just because he wasn't a rookie. He showed it through making plays, physical toughness, dunking the basketball, and getting anywhere on the floor that he wanted to.
He played real well this summer.
Yeah, man. But he's a Dookie, though.
I'm not going to keep on talking about these Dookies.
He's a Dookie,
I'm going to let you have that.
Yeah.
Right, but Duke's weak.
No, but he shows a whole lot of promise to have a big year next year.
Yeah, he weak. I ain't going to lie. He weak.
Looking to level up your brand, your photos, or your next creative project?
Then you need Save with Amazing Grace Design, better known as Swag Design. They specialize in photography, graphic design, custom artwork that brings your vision to life.
Professional quality, affordable prices, and a creative process built around you.
So when it's logos, flyers, portraits, or custom pieces, Swag got you covered.
Follow swag_design on Instagram and get your swag right.
Get your swag right.
Get your swag right. So now we got George Pickens.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
In purple?
How about them Dallas Cowboys? Congratulations to your son, man.
Appreciate it.
Malachi Coleman,
man.
Going to play Division II basketball, man, out of New Mexico.
How about the Los Cowboys?
Yeah, they Cowboys. That's the purple he talking about. I'm talking about the navy blue and gold, silver. I'm acting like I don't even know my team's color. All right, Dallas Cowboys, man. We got your guy.
I don't like this episode.
George Pickens.
I hate Dallas more than I hate Duke. You got me talking about all of them in episode 1.
CD Lamb on one, Pickens on the other.
Tough.
That healthy. Shirt up the offensive line a little bit.
Doesn't matter.
We got running backs by committee.
Go ahead.
I know we're dealing with some nonsense with Parsons right now, man. But
we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. But George Pickens,
George Pickens, very talented young man.
Hey, man. Does his attitude affect his play, man? Coming from a Steelers, man. Does his attitude affect his play?
So let me start out by saying the young man is he's ultra talented, right? He is ultra talented. But he is also a big baby. Whew. He's also a big baby. So he kind of, that old melodramatic drama stuff y'all like doing in Dallas, he fits y'all. He didn't fit us in Pittsburgh. We tough. All that big baby stuff, man, listen, I promise you, we've had this discussion before. He is going to catch the deep ball. He is going to make big plays.
Right.
But the game or the moments that y'all don't get that boy the ball, as much as he want to get the ball,
right,
you going to watch him not catch the ball, bat the ball down, throw his helmet, and it ain't your normal wide receiver tantrum. He is going to hurt the team. As a matter of fact, when we played y'all last year, I was in the stadium. I watched him stop. Fields hit this man in his hands 3 times on 3rd and 4, 3rd and whatever, and I'm talking about no defense right there, that my grandmama could have caught the pass, and he dropped it. He's too talented. He was pouting the whole game. So that's what y'all got to deal with. So is his attitude going to affect his play? His attitude always affects his play. And his attitude going to hold back his daggone talent.
Come on, 3. I need him.
He was number 3?
He on number 3. Come on, 3.
Damn, that's my favorite number right there, y'all.
Come on,
so
3.
You going to put on 3?
Hey, man, I need...
Is that what y'all got him in?
I need him and CD. That's what he chose.
No, it's a great...
He said that's what he wanted.
It's a great combination, dog. There's 2 really good wide receivers. But y'all got... What's that doing? CD Lamb?
CD Lamb?
No, I'm telling you. Yeah, I love CD Lamb. He's from Oklahoma. It's one of my other football. But y'all got to get CD the ball.
Hey, he going to get it.
CD going to get the ball thrown to him. He going to get all the targets. And George Pickens, you think George Pickens going to sit over while y'all throwing the ball to CD Lamb and he going to smile?
No. But what you got to understand with
y'all
Dak.
Y'all going to throw that ball to him. Dak going to throw that ball to him. He going to have that ball going to hit him right there. And that boy going to say, y'all threw that ball to CD Lamb 3 times in a row. I don't want it no more.
Hey, Tolbert, come get him. Hey,
man. You don't say I don't want it no more.
Tolbert, come get him.
Hey, man, I'm just telling you what.
Hey, man,
I'm just telling you what I know as a Steelers fan.
I just know right now. They said he got that.
No attack on the man personally.
He got the 1 year on his contract. I know that's why y'all let him probably go too, because y'all wasn't going.
We wasn't gonna resign him, man. We wasn't gonna resign him.
This is an opportunity, man, for you to clear yourself up, and hopefully they talking to him and saying, "Hey, man, hopefully this is a good fit here in Dallas. We can find a way to get you some money after we take care of Parsons. We need to take care of Parsons." All right, but
I hate when I like dudes on these other teams, on these weak teams.
But we need to take care of him.
Yeah, y'all do.
Give him an opportunity. If not, let's go out here and have a great year, and then now your stock's higher, and you can go get the money somewhere else. Hopefully that's what they talking to him.
Let me say something to you, man. I hope you get it together, man. I like you as a talent. I don't know you as a young man, but I hope you're a really great young man, man.
Right.
But I hope you have a great year and get the hell out of Dallas. Go anywhere.
Stay here, bro.
For Dallas, dog. Get up out of here. Don't come back to Pittsburgh, because I don't want you batting no more balls down. My quarterback throw you the ball and hit you right in your hands. But get out of Dallas, dog. For real.
So what you seeing him for multiple years?
Yes, sir.
Do you think They trying to smooth it out, and they've been doing it. They've been calling him 1A, 1B.
He already fighting in practice.
Hey, do you think he gonna be okay with being a number 2?
No, not even close. That's why I'm telling you, he's not a number 2 talent.
Yeah,
he's a number 1 talent, but he's a number 5 baby.
Yeah,
he's a number 1 talent. Please don't understand that I'm not hating on the man's talent.
Yeah.
He's just a big baby, and now listen, I'm with him.
Right.
Let me be fair to him. The game that I went to last year was against Dallas, and that he pouted. I was upset as a fan about how the offense was being run that game.
Right.
They was doing some weird stuff that game, and they pulled him a lot, and I did not understand what was going on. Why they kept pulling him out the game. But he was still getting his targets.
Yeah.
I still didn't get it. So why he was upset, I get it a little bit. But as a professional, you can't be on the sideline and in the game acting like a baby. When your moment comes and your team needs you, we need you to stand up. And I don't feel like the man stood up. And I know he is a number 1 talent. So to answer your question,
Right.
Will he be okay with being number 2?
Right.
He absolutely will not be okay with being number 2.
And the good thing about us, what we've done previously, because CD had that moment too. He had it. I think last year changed it the year before, but they had moved him around a lot. They put him in the slot some. They gave him some reverses. He just wanted the ball. You know what I'm saying? And he felt like with me in the ball hand, I can make plays and I can help the team win. So they've made him adjustments to allow him to be wide out, or he'll go slide, or he'll go different places to be creative. I don't know what this new head coach, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't know what he's gonna do. He said he done changed some cadence here and there, man. We shall see. But hopefully he's found a way to try to make those guys happy, because Dak was actually getting into it with CD about a year and a half ago, because Dak was trying to make the right read. And CD wanted him to force feed him the ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y'all dealt with that?
Yes.
Trouble.
So we dealt with that. Because CD's like, hey, man, I see this tight end wide open. Ferguson's wide open. I'm going to hit him. I'm making the reads. But he won't, no, throw me the ball. Give me the opportunity to throw me the ball, because he's looking for those numbers. So we've dealt with it before. CD's kind of calmed down. Hey, I'm saying, CD's calmed down, but he got the ball. Hopefully they have the same conversation. They can talk to each other, and maybe they can smooth it out. Hey, man, let's go.
So CD
we're going to give you the yard. CD going to help him mentor him a little bit.
CD might be able to
Hey,
help
man.
Okay, I ain't look at that way.
Because I think if, you know what I'm saying, he get a chance to get the yards, maybe he ain't worry about the carries.
The catches.
The catches, yes.
No, he want them targets.
He want the targets and he want the yards.
He want them
Nah,
targets.
man, he better go like Moss back in the day, man. He might get three catches, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, man. Man. That's what Moss used to give you. Yes. 4 catches, 210 yards.
Randy Moss is rolling over.
I'm just giving you an example of what he should be getting.
This man is ultra talented. Let's not bring him up in the
Moss.
same sentence with Randy Moss.
I was just saying, would he be happy with
this man got his own
3 catches, 120 yards.
His own segment on Monday Night Football.
He does.
We don't mention unless his name is Lynn Swan. You don't mention another wide receiver with Randy Moss. I was
giving an example, man.
Okay, my bad. I'm just saying.
Would he be okay not getting the 10 to 12 catches because he's at deep ball threat to help out with CD Lamb?
No.
Would he be okay with 5?
Would Michael Jordan be okay?
Damn, Michael Jordan
would he be okay? Would Michael Jordan be okay with winning and only hitting 4 threes in the game? He got 12 points, though. He stuck his 4 threes, but the Bulls won. Is Jordan okay with that?
He not comparing
No, we're not comparing him to Jordan, but we're talking about the mentality. Pickens. You think Pickens going to want... I get 3 catches and 100-something yards, and Pickens is cool? I just told you he's a baby.
So we got to get him 6 to 7.
You better... No. I don't know how many... You better get him 10 targets.
Oh, I think it'll mesh out well. Because like I said, we got running...
20 targets. That's 25 targets of your receivers.
For 2 people. Yeah. And then, just because I know we got running back by committee. We don't have a guy in the backfield that's saying that they need 15 to 20 rushes. Okay. So we got 4 different. We got 4 different guys.
Yeah, West Coast.
2 rookies, and we got the kid. The one came from the Broncos, and another one that all got to prove themselves. Nobody is a big money running back.
He might
so
be
it's
cool.
running back by committee. So it may be where we slinging that thing, and we might give you a draw here and there, or we might get a little pitch out here and there for the running backs just to keep the defense honest. That gonna throw it 26, 30 times a game.
Touches, if he getting 10 targets, he'll be fine.
All right, we good. All right.
If he averaging, here's my language. If he's averaging 10 targets a game,
right, he's gonna be fine.
He might be fine.
He's straight with that. Yeah, we slinging that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we slinging that thing.
But if them targets drop down to 6.
Nah, we slinging that thing. Running back by committee, man, we slinging that thing.
Targets drop down to 6. It's gonna be hell to pay in Dallas.
There you go.
I'm just trying to tell you.
Last thing with Pickens. Does every NFL team need an AO? Need somebody that's wild out, spaz out, go crazy? Does every NFL team need one of them young men?
Yes. In fairness, I don't put him in that category.
You put him in the baby category.
Yes. I don't
immature category.
Immature. That's a better way of, thank you.
Okay.
Pickens, I'm sorry. You're not a baby. Very immature.
Okay.
He's not a baby.
Okay.
Right? Young man, I seen a lot of immaturity. Thank you for the word. Appreciate the word. Yeah. So, back to your question, though. Mm-hmm. Does every team need an asshole? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every team needs an asshole. Every team needs somebody ready to fight.
Yeah.
Every team needs somebody that might have everybody on the line of fighting every day in practice.
Yeah, chip on their shoulder.
Chip on their shoulder.
Gotta have it.
If you want to win, cannot have a bunch of choir boys on the football team.
Man, that's how I'm saying. So, thank you, because I felt that when we was at Dallas last year, we had so much prime time, the lights and everything. We were horrible at home because everybody was just comfortable and happy, and you're walking through the bar, and everybody's shining, and the lights are great.
They got some stuff going on.
But then we get smacked in our face at home. Where's the grit? Who gonna jump in there and grab somebody's face mask? Who gonna smack somebody on the back of their helmet? You know what I'm saying, bro? Y'all tripping. Let's get it together, and I think Pickens can do it for us. I truly think Pickens can do it for us. All right.
Okay, well, let's move.
Yeah, I think truly.
I ain't gonna beat the young man too much. I'm glad you helped me out with the words today, because immature, because I called him a baby.
Immature.
Yeah, I don't even know, but
in our news, we've also just going to another one. In our news, we've with us once again, shout out Malachi Coleman going to Division II.
Yes, sir.
Had a great family get together 2 days ago.
Absolutely.
Yesterday, got a chance
to
spend time with them, show them how much we love them. Word has came down. The NCAA Division II is voting on allowing them to have 5 years of playing in Division II. It's important. Once again, my nephew Cuz is ready to go Division II. I had the ability of playing in Division II. Got a chance to see how that level is different, where Division II can be as good as some of those bottom level Division I teams.
Yep.
And as you can see in this day and age of the NIL, in the transfer portal, a lot of guys are moving up. They may go to NAIA, ball out, and then go Division I. I may go D2. Shout out to the young man. It's supposed to have been a Dookie, man. That's another aspect. Cedric Coward, who played at Washington State. He was Division III, and then went to Washington State, transferred to go to Duke, but then stayed in the draft, and now he ended up getting drafted, I think 13th. Nah, he went 11th. So to Memphis. So shout out. He
gonna be good because he didn't play for Duke.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't play. He just signed to transfer. He was gonna be at transfer. He was gonna transfer in, but he never came. But he went Division III, and then played. Got a scholarship to go to Washington State. Balled out, and then now, you're the 11th pick in the NBA draft. That's huge. But back to somebody like you talk about who's your boy White from
Boston
Celtics. He went
played
to
the same conference that my son's great go play.
So that's an opportunity that young men can actually play at that level, get better, get stronger. If you give them 5 years, it's so many guys that can get roster spots going professionally, if it's the NBA or wherever, because you're learning how to play the game the right way. And then if you get that moment to be the guy, you know what I'm saying, just like how White has done at Boston. They talked to him. He had a USA basketball opportunity where he was with the team.
No, he played.
He played. Yeah. So
the crazy thing I found out the other day.
Yeah.
He was a walk-on at
Division
II.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He didn't even go in as a scholarship athlete.
Yeah.
He had to beg his way on to that Division II team.
He went Division
This is
II,
the way
then go Division I.
the way I heard the story.
No, exactly.
That
That's what I heard too.
Begged his way onto that team.
Walk on.
He walked on. By the middle of that season, he'd earned a scholarship because he was up there killing. And then he went on and did the same thing for 3 years, and then he moved up.
So we were talking about
Colorado.
Yeah. So we talk about NCAA Division II.
Yeah.
What's some of those pros and cons of giving them opportunity to play 5 years?
I think one of them is it gives young men an opportunity to that are not the holdbacks per se. It gives them an opportunity to go in at a level, and let me, for lack of a better terms, what some would look at as a more respectable level. Let's say it that way.
Yeah.
And play basketball for 1, 2, 3 years, where those big Division Ones or mid-major Division Ones can see them still play against older young men at the highest level, and prove that they can play.
Right.
So, for instance, my son is 18 years old. Never played a high school game at the age of 18. He didn't turn 18 until he almost graduation time, late March.
Right.
So he's going to be his whole freshman year at 18 years old. He'll turn 19. But he gets to play this year at 18. And if they give them that 5th year, it's a better learning situation for those young men. They get to go in for a year where they're learning and developing, getting stronger, eating right, learning how to work. And that year is not a wasted year. They don't. Now they still have 4 years to play.
Right.
So I think for me as a father and just looking at the game in general, that will be a benefit. I'm actually hearing that Division I might adopt the same rule, even though it's not official yet.
Right.
But I'm hearing that.
And
it
I think
might
Division
move into
I's already
Division
done it as well anyway. They just haven't made it clear cut. They've given all these different COVID years, not the COVID years, but they've given when kids get injured, they've given them a grad transfer year, and so their grad transfer year is allowed it to go to 5 anyway.
Right.
But making it official, where like I said, you can go to 5. A grad transfer may be 6, so they may take that away. You never know. But I know on my end, when we always talk about basketball, we always talk about life as well. I think that it's going to give them an opportunity, if they're staying at the same schools and stuff, it's transferable to get into their bachelor's degrees, their master's degrees, coming out with education. And then when it comes to an opportunity where they're getting NIL money or whatever, now you can start businesses, you got some knowledge behind you. For the guys that are not going into the pro, it can set them up a lot better than how it usually be as 18. Once you get out of here, man, get out of mama's house, get out of daddy's house, and now you got to work yourself out because you're trying to hold an apartment, you're trying to do all this. These young men have really good guidance. They can come out with a high level of education. They can come out with some money in their pocket, some true money in the pocket to allow them to invest, nest egg and stuff of what they enjoy to do, and it can start their life in those 20s. It can help them out real well.
That would have been my next point of a benefit, is it gives them opportunity to, if they take their education serious, to walk out with their master's degree.
Right.
And some of them a little bit closer to their doctorate, depending on how many courses they take in the summertime,
Exactly.
how many courses they take during a semester, and how serious they really take their education. You can really set yourself up for being a professional,
right,
even if you're not becoming a professional athlete.
My only questions with that is, are the voters, NCAA, lawmakers, committee, or whatever, are they truly thinking about a way of getting it back to 4 years and how they can, shift some people out, or if they just adjusting for what it is now due to COVID? Like, will it ever be another chance where you go to 4 years, or are we just 2 years behind and it's just gonna always be that where we're just rewriting history? And, you get an opportunity to play for 5 or 6 years in college basketball instead of 4. We would get our 5 previously for like a red shirt year.
Right.
But now they're actually being able to be on the floor
for 5 years.
For 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
I remember years ago when we used to lost one. I say we because I'm a huge Duke fan, but when they had those 6 year and 5 years, when Miami was killing people probably about 5 or 6 years ago. Well, it was before COVID though. They had some older guys and it was like, and they kicked our butt, dude. They ran through Miami, was killing the ACC. So that has showed the blueprint. Like older guys is beating up on these young dudes, physicality, the knowledge. I think a lot of those D2 kids may not even stay that long because they're gonna get scalped, pulled. Because they ain't gonna have the money or the resources like Division One.
Not at all.
So giving them 5 years, I think it may help them out with, retaining some talent for some JUCOs and stuff like that, or some prep schools.
But if you go and think about it, instead of a young man trying to force in the current system, he go to NAIA. We talking about Division II.
Right.
He goes 1 year. He plays that 1 year, and now the rush to have to try to move up now.
Yeah.
Where now, if this rule goes through, he can actually go play 2 years and still have 3 years if it goes through on both ends left, or if not, you can still stay on this level.
Correct.
And then just enjoy your experience. But I just think if the rule actually transitions over Division One, it gives an extra year of development for these young men to then when they do move up, hopefully. They'll have more years to play at that moment. I hope they figure out some kind of way to make it equitable for the young men.
Yeah. And we'll do a little bit of research later on to see how it affects
we'll come back around
guys
to
with transferring up to D1 and all that type of stuff. But looking to level up your brand, your photos, or your next creative project?
Then you need Save with Amazing Grace Design, better known as Swag Design. They specialize in photography, graphic design, custom artwork that brings your vision to life.
Professional quality, affordable prices, and a creative process built around you.
So when it's logos, flyers, portraits, or custom pieces, Swag got you covered.
Follow swag_design on Instagram and get your swag right.
Get your swag right.
Get your swag right. Our last segment, man, and I think we came up with a great idea.
Yes,
Nepotism or necessary, man, a.k.a. Daddy Ball.
Nepotism or necessary.
Nepotism or necessary, man. All right, so we always talk about just the stronger bonds. We talk about parents coaching their kids, and we talked about our our Oddcast, our Odd Take earlier today. Just talking about Deion Sanders, and his sons and how those guys, the positive side of it.
Yep.
With Deion Sanders, this man has coached his sons in high school. May have coached them in Little League. I don't remember.
Yes,
I think I saw videos and stuff of that. Yeah. And not just his sons that are now NFL players. You talk about he played in the NFL. This is a positive when it comes to nepotism of necessary, because you have one son now who's a quarterback in the NFL. You got another one that's a safety in the NFL. You've also helped another son build himself when it comes to videography. Yeah, so now he has his
playing college basketball.
Yeah. So now he has some knowledge of how to be a supreme athlete, how to be great in your field. And this father has done it. A lot of people have knocked him every time his sons would do something great with Colorado, would turn around that program. But when we talk about nepotism or necessary, I think it was necessary for Deion Sanders to actually be there, groom his son, coach his kids, and he's helped a lot of other kids get in the NFL in the process. They had the most wide receivers in this last year's draft. Came out of Colorado. So he must know something about it to be able to instill that information.
Must have been able to spin that thing.
He must have.
Had to be able to spin that thing.
Yeah.
So nepotism, is it nepotism?
Yeah.
Or is it necessary?
Is it necessary?
And in this situation, I think it was necessary. I mean, you think about it. First and foremost, we can talk about this all day long, but any parent, any father that does anything in life, they try to help their child succeed. If you are a doctor, right, these people trying to raise their kids to be doctors.
Just like them.
And then they're going to help them get into the right school, med school, and then they're going to help them get into the right hospital or whatever the case may be afterwards. So we cannot continue to just beat people over the head because, especially sports, and dads, because they're helping their sons become what their sons say to the dad. This is what I want to do with my life. So as a dad, why wouldn't you help? And if I can use my name, my position, or my prestige, I'm doing it. So Deion,
Correct. Yeah.
And again, one thing I always say to people, if it's nepotism,
Right.
why is he successful?
Correct.
Because if he's only there because Deion created the path, why is it nobody on the other side of the ball stopped him?
That stopped him. Right.
That's
He's putting up all these numbers.
Why is it nobody on the opposite side of the ball could burn Shallow?
Correct.
Right? Because before he played for Colorado, I think Shallow was a Division I football player.
Yeah, he was.
Like before he played for Colorado,
correct,
he played Division I football.
Right.
So I think it's necessary, and I commend Deion. Let me just say that I commend Deion on doing what he did for all three of his sons,
right,
helping them get to the level, because Deion's level where he is in life, his son is behind the scenes making a living for himself, and he's doing a real good job. And because of Deion, who he is, his daughter, and their talents. Let me make sure. And their talents. His daughter is being able, Bossy, I think he calls her. Bossy is being able to go out and do what she wants to do in her life. And it wasn't just football. She's a basketball player.
Right.
So he ain't just use his name, his prestige, his power to help the two football players.
Correct.
He got one behind the scenes as a cameraman, and one over here playing basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
And I don't know that Deion has any other kids, but I'm sure they're gonna probably be successful too, because he's breeding success.
Correct. And that has something. Once again, we talk about nepotism unnecessary. This is our segment that's gonna have a whole lot of fun from here on out. But this is a part, and we're gonna go into looking at the negatives. We're gonna go to the positives, and we're gonna bring them. But there's a whole lot that's going on, and that's the first one. Just tying it in with Deion Sanders, showing that it wasn't nepotism. I guarantee Deion, if it was another quarterback that came in that locker room that was better than his son, he would have played him because he wanted to win.
Stay at Jackson State.
Yeah.
He might have said, Shador, stay at Jackson State. I'm going to Colorado, but we got a guy.
We got a guy over.
But that wasn't what happened.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You got to understand. And I love that point that you just made. He could have had 25 interceptions. You know, he could have got sacked 1,000-something times, and they could have stayed going 2-12, 2 and whatever on that record. But they had success. He won. He got a chance to go the Heisman, deal with the ceremony with that. So he had success. If it was just nepotism, he wasn't supposed to be there, they would have fired Deion by now. They would have protested and all that other stuff, because they'd be like, man, they done lost players. But they knew that he was the best player for the job, and it just so happened that it was his son.
You know what? This is going to come up later. You just used the word in your great soliloquy right there. That's going to come up later. Winning.
Yeah.
What we will find out in this segment moving forward, nepotism unnecessary.
Yeah.
That a lot of times, a great majority of the time, the guys that are playing for their dads and the dads that are coaching their sons are winning.
Correct.
So I don't know what people are complaining about.
No, right.
Because they must be good because they're winning. And again, this will come
if
up.
they're winning and they're being success.
We both coached our sons. Mine's going to college. My little cousin is a great basketball player, still great, going to his junior year, 3 Division I offers at this time. What they have done all their lives will be around their dads in the gym.
Whatever you do a lot, you do well.
So they picked up a lot, not just us. So imagine all the football that Deion Sanders kids, or Bronny, I know we're talking about Deion, Bronny James, or the Manning kids at Texas.
I ain't talking about baseball with the Ripmans and the Griffin Juniors and all that.
Like what you will find in this, y'all can argue. Please comment in the segment. Please comment. But you're going to be, what you're going to find out is a lot of winning going on.
Correct.
When sons are playing for their dads and dads are coaching their sons.
Yeah. Please,
but there is some negatives.
So we're going to talk about the negatives. So that's great. So please, in the bottom of the comment, we hopefully people outside of Kentucky, all the way in the United States, Give us some positive scenarios. Put some names of some coaches, what school they coach, what sport, and their sons that they had some success. Can you put that down and we'll go over it? We'll talk about it in the future because we're going to continue to add the positives and the negatives, of nepotism. It is some negatives. But we got to understand that if you can get the cheat sheet to the quiz or to the test from your parent, that's going to help you out. They're getting it from somebody that is knowledgeable of what the situation is. So down in the comments, add the coach's name, the kid's name, what school they go to, and then what sport they play, just to give us a heads up when it comes to nepotism or necessary. All right, that was episode 1. Hey, Oddcast, podcast. We talk about opinions delivered differently.
Yes, sir. We will continue.
We're going to continue. All right, look out for episode 2 coming soon to you guys. I'm out. James Alexander.
McQuell Coleman.
All right, see you later.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
And go sleep. Late night, 10